Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do the weekly reading for the lovely Sagittarius people, Sagittarians. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you're new on board, welcome, and if you're here from TikTok, thank you for your support. If you would like to know anything about me, what I offer, etc., etc., you can go to the Aussie Goddess website page or the Aussie Goddess Facebook. Both of them have a little bit more of what I offer on them. But keep in mind these readings are general. They're not a personal reading. What can you say? It seems so silly to keep saying the same thing over and over. But I guess it's sort of like this thing where people will sometimes comment and you're like, just walk past it. If it doesn't resonate with you, just go straight past it and look for something that does. Because it's really not good for you to try and watch too many videos and try to find your story. And when you don't, you get disappointed. That's hard on you. All right, let's get into it. We're going to use the Gilded Tarot for your reading. And here we go. Beautiful. Okay, decision time. Okay, so the Two of Swords is not an easy decision to make. And we know that because this work person is wearing a blindfold. So we know whatever's coming in for this person is uncomfortable. They are not happy about making this decision. The decision may mean that something has to be cut out or removed. It can mean sometimes that you have to cut somebody out. It can mean that a conversation has to take place that you've been avoiding. But when you're in this energy, it often means you've come to some sort of stalemate, which means that you are worried about either direction. So you get stuck in an energy. All right, somebody has tried to get away with something, and maybe you're trying to decide whether to remove them from your life here now. I find it quite interesting that he's carrying the Five Swords and he's left two behind, which sort of gives rise to this. So it looks like somebody's trying to make a decision because somebody perhaps has not done the right thing. Now this could have to do with finances, it could have to do with money or stability here. So it could be somebody that you share resources with, for example. So there's an energy here that you have to close something out, but you're considering here, especially with that moon in the background, can you cope with this on your own? Because you know you've got a new start here. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups coming through with the 10. Look, I feel like somehow or another here that you felt this person was the right person for you. You may have felt they were your soulmate, but you're bringing something to a close here. So I strongly feel like somebody's done something to upset the apple cart here. Somebody's done something that perhaps has really put some sort of wedge between you and another person, because you're looking at how to move away. You're looking at how to move away from them. All right, let's see what's... Okay, so we have a Justice card. So for some of you, this may be divorce. For others of you, this may be separating from somebody that you felt was really destined to be with you. I'm not sure what this person done. It looks like there may have been an issue or problem around resources, money. But somehow or another, I feel that you're walking away from someone here with this Justice card. Something just isn't quite right. All right, so we have the Temperance card coming through with the Two of Pentacles. A lot of decision making here. A lot of decision making, a lot of thinking about the future. Some of you have definitely had some sort of separation here, some sort of pulling apart, and it looks like things were not in balance. Somebody was juggling money here and may have been using money that wasn't theirs to use. So it may not be a romantic situation. This could be a work situation, or even somebody that you have shared resources with or given money to. Because I see someone trying to balance money out here, and the balance has become extremely difficult. And it may have affected the relationship in other ways, but maybe you're moving away from this person because they're not contributing in the way of resources to the relationship. All right, yep, look at that, 9 of Pentacles, becoming single. Somebody is becoming single here. Somebody is finding their own happiness. We have the Page of Wands with the, oh wow, okay. Somebody's walking away from a situation, and it may be that there's a separation that requires splitting resources. Somebody may be thinking of separating from somebody here, but I'm not sure it's just because somebody wasn't putting in the energy. I just want to go back and recap. Somebody is thinking about somebody separating from somebody due to some sort of issue or problem here. This card is the card of trying to get away with something. So sometimes it could be somebody sabotaging a relationship, or putting a wedge in a relationship. Somebody is trying to work out whether they can divide resources here. I feel like you've been in a relationship with this person for most of you. You were definitely looking at the end of a cycle with the World. So there's this energy. Oh, let's throw all the cards on the floor. That's a really good way to go. All right. I'm going to take those cards, seeing as they got thrown at me. All right. So somebody here may have been dealing with a Leo, but there's been some sort of energy of somebody plucking up the courage here to move away from a situation. I have a brand new start. Look here. I have the Fool, the High Priestess. The Moon has come out in reverse, so I'm going to take it like that with the Wheel of Fortune. All major arcanas coming through here. And I feel this is the core of the story. Someone's moving away from something. Somebody is deciding to take a leap of faith. We have more major arcanas here as well. We have 4 here as well. So this is something really important here that I need to get across the line. Somebody is taking a leap of faith away from a situation that may have been plagued with money issues or resource issues. Now, it could be possible that this person did do something that has created this energy that perhaps you've just found out about, or somebody's just found out about. There's a brand new start here. So somebody's taking a leap of faith. Now, it's possible you could have found this person out because perhaps they were keeping something secret and you found out here. Because this sort of energy to me is about something being concealed or hidden. So maybe this person was having a secret affair. Maybe they were diddling the money, spending money. Maybe they were spending money on other people. But there was something here that they were keeping secret. And the universe is closing out some sort of cycle here to move you forwards. So I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who wasn't being truthful, because there's a lot hidden in those 2 cards. But you're deciding to take a leap of faith. So I'm thinking this may not have been a one-off incident, especially with the Temperance and 2 of Pentacles. I'm feeling like there was always a balance in this situation. So it seems to me, quite frankly, that somebody was trying to always rescue this, pull it out of a hole, trying to get it back on track. And I feel like you've gone round in circles with this, and you've just come to the realization you can't do it anymore. There's a great deal of satisfaction in the 9 of Pentacles, the Sun card, because there looks to be a lot of happiness through being single. So maybe this situation has plagued you for a while. Maybe you've carried it around with you. But there's an energy of release and then feeling much more comfortable with who you are. There's some sort of communication going on here. A lot of communication going backwards and forwards. But it may be with a legal person. Maybe you've got some settling of resources here. 7 of Swords coming back out again with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, you're definitely making a decision. Those 3 cards have come back out again. So you're definitely making a decision to have a new start. Making a decision to have a new start due to somebody not being truthful with you, not being honest with you, not being upfront here. Somebody trying to get away with something. I really feel very strongly whoever this person was keeping secrets, not being honest with you here. And I feel like somehow or another you've found out about this, especially with the High Priestess. You've found some sort of information. Something's been brought to light here. Whatever this is putting you in a situation here where you are going to move away from this energy and have a brand new start, because you're coming up as this Nine of Pentacles energy. There's some sort of balance required though. So I feel like there's a money resources situation here that has to be divided fairly. But I do feel here with the other cards that whatever this is will come out in front. I do feel that there may be a lot of going backwards and forwards with communication here. So especially it looks like you're dividing resources. And if that's the case, there's some sort of legal intervention here. And maybe you can't deal with this person directly for some reason. Because I feel like there's somebody either mediating or working on your behalf. So I feel like perhaps you can't deal with this person directly. It really feels like you've been dealing with someone who's been very difficult to work with all this sort of needing this balance, trying to find balance. And I feel like somehow or another this person may have been sort of spending money that shouldn't have been, or using resources that didn't belong to them, maybe belong to you. Because I feel like you've battled with this for a while. It looks like you've done the right thing by this person, and you may have tried to keep this thing balanced, but I just feel with this energy coming through here that you can't balance it any longer. Now for some of you this may not be a husband or a romantic partner, it could be a family member or a friend, but this person sort of bled you dry a little bit, and I feel like you're making a decision to walk away from them for sure. All right, let's have a look at an oracle card. Oh, that one. The honouring path, yeah. So you're walking in a completely different direction. 7, intention. This is respect and high regard. A woman stands on stage. Before her, an audience applauds her shining presence. On a purely practical level, this card indicates that you will soon be receiving positive recognition for something you've done or something you're about to do. On a deeper, more personal level, this card reveals a shift in others' attitudes as well as your own toward you. You are starting to see the best in yourself, and as your self-regard increases, others will see the best in you also. If someone treats you with disrespect, you now have the power to demand civility. In fact, the energy of self-honor is the only way to get the response from the universe you long for. So choose an increasing intention of self-respect in your thoughts and your behaviors. Such a powerful daily approach projects incredible dignity and authentic power, two irresistible vibrations in the universe. So take a bow. When you acknowledge yourself, the world acknowledges you back. So I feel like somehow or another here, this has taken you a long time to come to terms with. So I feel like you're walking away from it now because you don't want to deal with it any longer. Your self-respect is coming in now. I'll leave you with that. Thanks, Sagittarius.